If you don't give me your money, you will probably never reach fluency in Spanish. Now, of course I'm joking, and that's not entirely true. But in this short video, I'm going to explain to you why paying somebody to help you learn Spanish in a more efficient way is one of the best things you can do to actually reach your goals in speaking Spanish fluently. So I'll give you a story to illustrate my point. I came up with the idea of calculated Spanish in mid-2021, and for the following 12 months, an entire year, me and the team worked really hard to construct the idea and build the entire program, and we worked really hard. And after 12 months, we were finally ready to launch the program. Now, I knew nothing about digital marketing, so I contacted a friend who I knew had a lot of experience in that space. Now, after about 30 minutes, he told me that he knew exactly where I was up to and what the next steps were and exactly how to get the program launched and selling. He told me that without him and his expertise, it would take me a long time to learn all of the necessary skills. So I would have to learn how to create the offer, how to build the marketing funnel, how to script the ads, film the ads, edit the ads, launch the ads, optimize the ads, and then how to do email marketing. Like, there's a whole bunch of skills that I would need to go through the pain of learning, and with him, it would be much easier. He then offered to build out everything with me and then give me an entire year of support for $7,000. Now, I considered it for about a week, and then I went back to him and I said no, because I thought, okay, I can figure this stuff out for myself, and I think that I can use that $7,000 in a much better way. Now, fast forward 6 months and his business had more than tripled, and he had moved to Dubai. And my program had sold a total of 0. I had totally underestimated not only what I needed to learn and how much I needed to learn, but then I was completely confused at having to decide, what do I need to learn? So I didn't know the path to take, and then each step I was so confused at how to actually learn it. So I had to swallow my ego, and I contacted him again and I said, look, I'm sorry I didn't listen to you last time. Now I'm ready to listen. Now I'm ready to take in your advice, and can you give me another offer to help me out with your program? What he said next completely shocked me. He said to me, sure, we can jump on a consultation call, and usually I charge $1,000 per hour, but because you're a friend, Conrad, I'll give it to you for $500. Can you imagine? I went from him offering $7,000 to actually build everything out with me, and then an entire year of support to make sure that I do everything right the first time, to now he's offering me $500 for 1 hour's worth of consultation. He doesn't actually do anything, he just tells me what to do. So I paid him the $500, and on that call, he told me some things that I will never forget. He said to me, Conrad, you're a friend, so of course I don't want to take money off you. But if you don't pay, then you don't value what I say, and then you won't take action, and then you won't change. Now that hit me like a ton of bricks, because between paying him and the actual call, there was about 24 hours in between. I spent 2 hours preparing notes, preparing questions, thinking about what I should ask him to make sure that I get my money's worth. Compare that to if I hadn't paid him and I just FaceTimed him. He probably would have answered, but we would have talked about all sorts of different stuff, and whatever he told me, I would have taken it with a grain of salt, and I really wouldn't have made any difference. I wouldn't have changed my behavior, and I wouldn't have had a new perspective. In other words, I valued the conversation because I paid for it. He also said to me, Conrad, to an extent, you don't need to learn all of these new skills all the time. You need to find somebody who's done exactly what you're trying to do and just pay them to give you advice so that they can lead you exactly where you want to go. So how does this apply to you learning Spanish? 2 things. Número uno, if you download an app and it's completely free, or it's something really cheap like $7 a month, or you buy a grammar book on Amazon for $20 or $30, how much are you really going to value the contents of what's within that app or within that book? Compare that to, for example, if you paid a few $100s for a program. As soon as you pay that money, you're going to enter into the program, and as soon as you get in, you're going to be looking for all the resources. You're going to set a schedule for how much you want to practice. You're going to think about your goals. You're going to be more excited and ambitious towards actually reaching your goals. You're going to contact the people within the program. You're going to make sure that you actually get your money's worth, right? You see, paying for something quite literally increases its value because you make it more valuable in your own perspective. Now, when I started learning Spanish, I knew absolutely nothing. And now I speak Spanish fluently. When I need to speak Spanish, I don't have to think. It comes to me unconsciously. I can speak for hours without any English. In fact, the more that I speak, the more that it just comes to me quicker, which is the level of Spanish that most people dream of when they decide that they want to speak Spanish. So if you're an English speaker who's looking to try and learn Spanish, then the best thing that you can do is find somebody who's gone down the exact path that you're looking to go down, and then ask them what exactly they should do and what exactly they should try and avoid at all costs. And then it's actually in your interest to pay them, because then you're going to listen more and you're going to take the advice, and it actually increases the chances that you're going to find success. Now, where would you find somebody like that? So luckily for you, not only can I guide you, but also inside of the program is all of the resources step by step that I know that you'll need, that I would be recommending you anyway. Absolutely everything that I wish that I had when I started learning Spanish is in there, and it's in a step-by-step chronological order for you to just easily study from the comfort of your home and the convenience of your smartphone. Not only do you get all of the resources, but you also get 24/7 direct instant access to me, all of the other teachers within the program, and all of the other members within the program as well. So now you're not just paying for a grammar book or an app. Now you're paying to have access to the best resources, 24/7 access to somebody who's done exactly what you're trying to do, 24/7 access to teachers, and a community around you to keep you accountable, keep you inspired, keep you motivated. But most importantly, you're actually paying to increase your own commitment and keep yourself accountable to reaching your goals. So if you actually really want to reach fluency in Spanish, and you actually want to be able to have conversations and enjoy yourself and express yourself and have others express themselves to you, etc., then go to calculatedspanish.com and you can claim 1,000 free flashcards, and then it's going to direct you to a video, and that video is going to explain what's inside the program in more detail. After you watch that, if you think that it's right for you, then you can simply enroll and we will see you in there.